There are legends, and then there is Ozzy, a man whose name became synonymous with heavy metal, a voice that defined generations, and a personality that transcended music to become a global cultural phenomenon. John Michael Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness, left us on July 22, 2025 at the age of 76. But his roar echoes on, a testament to a life lived unchained, a character as complex as the riffs he pioneered. Today we delve into the extraordinary journey of Ozzy Osbourne, not just the rock star, but the man behind the madness, the icon who continually defied expectations.
Born in 1948 in Aston, Birmingham, England, Ozzy's early life was a far cry from the glittering stages he would one day command. He grew up in a working-class environment amidst the soot and gloom of an industrial city that would profoundly shape his artistic outlook. School wasn't his calling. He left at 15, taking on a string of manual jobs, from testing car horns to working in a metal sheet-cutting factory. His youth was also marked by brushes with the law, including a brief stint in prison for burglary, a stark reminder of the raw, unpolished reality he emerged from.
Even before the world knew him as Ozzy, John Michael Osbourne harbored a singular passion: making music as loudly as possible. He bounced between local hard rock outfits, perpetually seeking that elusive, earth-shattering sound. In 1967, he briefly fronted Rare Breed, a band that dissolved after just 2 shows. But destiny was calling. In 1968, he placed an ad: "Ozzy Zig needs gig." This led him to connect with 3 other factory boys from Aston: bassist Geezer Butler, guitarist Tony Iommi, and drummer Bill Ward. They initially called themselves Earth, a blues rock quartet.
The pivotal moment arrived when they decided to change their name to Black Sabbath, inspired by an old Boris Karloff movie. This wasn't just a name change, it was a declaration. It signaled a deliberate shift towards darker themes and a heavier, more ominous sound, a stark contrast to the flower power ethos of the late 1960s.
Black Sabbath's sound was nothing short of revolutionary. Tony Iommi, who had lost fingertips in a factory accident, forged a unique style of down-tuned, thick, distorted riffs that rumbled like industrial machinery. Geezer Butler's bass roared and throbbed, often employing a wah pedal and down-tuning, while Bill Ward fused jazz swing with sledgehammer beats, providing an eerie, unsettling groove. And above it all, Ozzy's voice, a nasal, haunted chant described as a cracked cathedral bell, cut through the darkness, conjuring fear and raw truth. They famously utilized the tritone, or devil's chord, to create a dissonant, unsettling feeling that became their signature.
Their lyrics, primarily penned by Butler, delved into occultism, war paranoia, industrial despair, and existential horror, directly reflecting their working-class Birmingham environment and the anxieties of the time. Songs like War Pigs became powerful anti-war anthems, while Children of the Grave explored atomic fear. Their self-titled 1970 debut, Impotent, Paranoid 1970, and Master of Reality 1971, didn't just release albums. They established the very blueprint for heavy metal. Tracks such as Iron Man, War Pigs, and Children of the Grave became anthems, showcasing their unique blend of blues-based rock with an ominous tone and apocalyptic themes. The profound impact of Black Sabbath is immeasurable. They originated an entire language of music, influencing countless artists from Metallica and Slayer to Nirvana and Soundgarden.
But with monumental success came escalating personal struggles. Ozzy's battles with substance abuse became legendary, leading to infamous hotel trashing incidents and unpredictable behavior. His persistent absence from rehearsals, coupled with erratic and violent outbursts, ultimately led to his firing from Black Sabbath in 1979. This abrupt departure plunged him into a deep depression and further drug use, costing him his first marriage. It seemed, for a moment, that the Prince of Darkness had lost his throne. Redemption arrived in the form of Sharon Arden, who would become his wife and, crucially, his manager. Sharon took the reins of his troubled career, guiding him towards a successful solo path and re-establishing him as a force to be reckoned with. His solo journey began swiftly, with the formation of a new band, initially known as Blizzard of Oz, in November 1979. This lineup featured the prodigious talent of guitarist Randy Rhoads, alongside bassist Bob Daisley and drummer Lee Kerslake. The debut solo album, Blizzard of Oz, released in 1980, was a pivotal transformation. It quickly became a cornerstone of early 80s rock, featuring enduring anthems like Crazy Train and Mr. Crowley. These tracks highlighted Osbourne's distinctive voice alongside Rhoads' unforgettable guitar work, setting a new standard for heavy metal. The album's success marked his rebirth as a solo artist, demonstrating his ability to blend heavy metal with melodic elements and thought-provoking lyrics. Osbourne's solo career continued to flourish, yielding 13 studio albums, with the first 7 achieving multi-platinum status. Subsequent significant releases included Bija Madman, 1981, which tragically marked the last album with Randy Rhoads before his untimely death. Bark at the Moon, 1983, introduced synthesizers, a bold move that modernized his sound while retaining his vocal power. No More Tears, 1991, brought his first solo top 40 hit, Mama, I'm Comin', and earned him a Grammy Award for Best Metal Performance for I Don't Want to Change the World in 1993. His later albums, as Champion Setting World Ordinary Man, 2020, and Patient Number 9, 2022, showcased his continued artistic vitality, with Patient Number 9 winning a Grammy for Best Rock Album and Degradation Rules, featuring Tony Iommi, winning Best Metal Performance.
Throughout his solo career, Osbourne engaged in notable collaborations that further cemented his diverse appeal. He worked extensively with Lemmy Kilmister of Motorhead, who contributed lyrics to several songs on No More Tears, including Mama, I'm Coming Home and Hellraiser. Other collaborations included duets with Lita Ford, Close My Eyes Forever, Gary Moore, Lead Clones, Alice Cooper, Hey Stupid, Rob Zombie, Ironhead, and Elton John, Ordinary Man. A notable recent collaboration was Take What You Want with Post Malone and Travis Scott in 2019, which became Osbourne's first Billboard Hot 100 Top 10 hit in over 30 years, demonstrating his cross-genre appeal and enduring relevance. Osbourne's vocal style, though often enhanced in the studio, is characterized by a unique blend of robotic precision and deep emotion. While many assume he writes his own lyrics, this was rarely the case, with Geezer Butler primarily writing Black Sabbath's lyrics, and others contribute, clinging to his solo work. His solo lyrical themes often reflected his personal struggles, regrets, and a poignant recognition of his own mortality, particularly evident in songs like Mama, I'm Coming Home. Ozzy Osbourne's influence extended far beyond the realm of music, transforming him into a pop culture landmark. In 1996, he and Sharon launched Ozzfest, an all-metal touring festival. This initiative was born out of Sharon's frustration after Lollapalooza rebuffed her attempts to get Ozzy on their circuit. Ozzfest became a massive success, attracting over 5 million attendees and grossing over $100 million, while also becoming a major merchandising boom that generated over $50 million in sales. It revitalized Osbourne's career, facilitated Black Sabbath reunions, and proved the commercial viability of heavy metal at a time when the genre was often overlooked. His mainstream fame exploded with MTV's reality show The Osbournes, 2002-2005. The show offered an intimate, chaotic, and often profane look into the family's daily life, featuring Ozzy, Sharon, Kelly, and Jack. It became MTV's highest-rated show, winning an Emmy for Outstanding Reality Program in 2002, and kick-started the celeb-reality trend. Despite its success, Osbourne later expressed regret, stating he was often intoxicated during filming, and never wanted to be a television personality. The show, however, brought him to a new audience and solidified his status as a cultural phenomenon, showcasing his humorous and vulnerable side alongside his wild unpredictability. Osbourne's Prince of Darkness persona was cultivated through a series of infamous shock rock antics. These included biting the head off a bat during a concert in 1982, which he insisted he thought was a rubber toy, leading to rabies treatment, and a similar incident with a dove. His drunken urination on the Alamo War Memorial in 1982 earned him a lifetime ban from Texas. These controversies, while shocking, paradoxically deepened his legend and maintained his relevance in the media. Beyond music and reality TV, Osbourne's cultural footprint extended to various media ventures. He made cameo appearances in films like Little Nicky, 2000, and Howard Stern's biopic Private Parts, 1997. He lent his voice and likeness to video games like Setchen, Guitar Hero, and appeared in commercials for World of Warcraft and I Can't Believe It's Not Butter. His involvement with professional wrestling was also significant, earning him an induction into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2021 for his appearances, including managing the British Bulldogs at WrestleMania 2 in 1986.
Behind the larger-than-life persona, Ozzy battled a deeply entrenched addiction to alcohol and drugs for most of his adult life. He openly admitted to self-medicating from a young age due to anxiety and a lack of self-worth. His substance abuse led to erratic behavior, memory loss, he couldn't recall the births of his first two children, and played a significant role in his departure from Black Sabbath. Despite numerous attempts at recovery dating back to 1984, he only became serious about sobriety around 2014. In his later years, Osbourne faced a series of severe health challenges. A serious quad bike accident in 2003 resulted in a broken collarbone and 6 ribs. A fall in his home in 2019 dislodged metal rods from that previous injury, necessitating multiple surgeries and aggravating a 16-year-old spinal injury. He publicly revealed his Parkinson's disease diagnosis, Parkin 2, a mild form, in 2020, though he had been diagnosed in 2019 following the fall. This condition affected his mobility, causing pain, depression, and blood clots. He also suffered from emphysema and a spinal tumor. In January 2023, due to his ongoing health issues, Osbourne announced his retirement from touring, canceling his No More Tours 2 tour. However, his dedication to his fans remained unwavering. On July 5, 2025, he reunited with the original Black Sabbath lineup, Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward, for a final, monumental concert titled Back to the Beginning at Villa Park in Birmingham, his hometown. This sold-out event, which also featured other metal legends like Metallica and Slayer, was streamed worldwide, with proceeds benefiting charities such as Cure Parkinson's and Birmingham Children's Hospital. Osbourne's determination to perform despite physical limitations was a testament to his enduring spirit. Even after retiring from touring, Osbourne continued to record. His 2022 album, Patient No. 9, received critical acclaim and Grammy Awards. He also collaborated a long-time new music, such as the 2024 single Crack Cocaine with Billy Morrison. At the time of his passing on July 22, 2025, at the age of 76, he was preparing his second memoir, An Or Grace So Last Rites, which was expected to offer insights into his later life health battles and his 43-year marriage to Sharon.
Ozzy Osbourne's talent and influence have been recognized with numerous accolades throughout his remarkable career. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice, once with Black Sabbath and again as a solo artist in 2024, with Jack Black delivering a passionate introduction. He also received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and another in his hometown on Birmingham's Broad Street. His Grammy collection includes 5 wins from 12 nominations. As a solo artist, he won Best Metal Performance for I Don't Want to Change the World, 1993, and Best Metal Performance for Degradation Rules, 2023, Along with Best Rock Album for Patriotism, number 9, he earned Grammys for Iron Man 2000 and God is Dead 2013. Beyond these, he received special honors such as the NME's Godlike Genius Award and Classic Rock's Living Legend Prize. His contributions to professional wrestling were also acknowledged with his induction into the WWE Hall of Fame. Celebrity Wing in 2021. The main Osbourne's financial success mirrored his artistic achievements. He built a substantial empire through album sales, over 100 million worldwide, solo tours, the highly profitable Ozfest, reality television earnings, strategic real estate investments, and various endorsement and licensing deals. His enduring wealth continues to generate royalties and income even after his retirement from active touring.
Ozzy Osbourne's journey is a compelling narrative of transformation and enduring impact. From his raw, working-class roots in Birmingham, he co-founded Black Sabbath, a band that single-handedly forged the heavy metal genre, providing a voice for a generation and influencing countless musicians. His subsequent solo career, meticulously managed by Sharon Osbourne, showcased his resilience and adaptability, yielding chart-topping albums and iconic songs that further expanded his musical legacy.
Beyond the stage, Osbourne transcended the role of a mere musician, becoming a multifaceted cultural icon. His Prince of Darkness persona, amplified by notorious antics, captivated audiences. While his unexpected venture into reality television with The Osbournes brought him into the homes of millions, revealing a surprisingly vulnerable and humorous family man. This mainstream exposure, coupled with ventures like Ozfest and appearances in various media, cemented his status as a pop culture landmark.
Despite a lifelong battle with addiction and significant health challenges in his later years, Osbourne's determination to connect with his fans remained unwavering, culminating in a historic final performance with Black Sabbath. His numerous awards and inductions into prestigious halls of fame underscore his immense and lasting contribution to music and entertainment. Ozzy Osbourne's legacy is not merely that of a rock star, but of a cultural force who continually redefined boundaries, leaving an indelible mark on the sound and spirit of popular culture. He was, and always will be, the Prince of Darkness, forever etched in the annals of history.